Hello and welcome to the only Comic-Con forecast you're going to find on the entire internet, where we tell you where you can find creators popping up. Speaking of popping up, I haven't seen California so lit up with activity since we had San Diego Comic-Con. Madeline Holly Rising is doing Worldcon. There's a Power Morphin Con, which is going to have Scott Joseph. R2C2, the River Regional Comic Con, is back with Eddie D'Angeli. And Stocking Con is going to be where my friend Kieran Sylvia is going to be. Also happening, another one with one of my friends is Eric Hodson, who's going to be in the Michigan Comic-Con. Of course, those are the people who bring you Tampa Bay Comic-Con, same company. That's Imaginarium. Carl Barker is going to be up at Terrific Con. He's going to be cosplaying his heart out. And in Dover Comic Con, you're going to see a good chance of Steve Korupczewski. That's as close as I'm going to get, my friend. In Manchester, England, over in the UK, I think Manchester's in England. Don't hate me if I got that one wrong, but it is in the UK. I know that for a fact. Is going to have the Manchester Comics and Reading Festival, the MCR. That's the 18th of the August of 18. They do their numbers backwards. For dyslexic, it's torture. Featuring Kev Davies with Dead Star Publishing. All right, so a lot of great creators going on. California's definitely where it's at, but there's some activity up in the Northeast and the top of the Southern region. It looks like it's going to be a dry spell for the Midwest. Florida Comic-Con scene is somewhat dead. But let's check in with convention scene to see if we're missing something. As we always do, convention scene is our affiliate that we work with this year to make sure that we get you everything that we don't necessarily see because we don't know of a creator that's going to be there. So 8/17 to 8/19 is going to have Terrificon, which we talked about and we've covered. That's going to be in Unicasville, Connecticut. That's a weird name. Uncastleville, maybe? I don't know. I wonder how they pronounce that one. That one's interesting. Also, 8/17 to 8/19 is going to have the Michigan Comic Con. That's in Detroit, Michigan. Of course, we already talked about that. These are the people who did their amazingness of Tampa Bay Comic Con, which I was recently at. Dover Comic Con, again, we've spoken about this. That's on 8/18, which I didn't give you the date on that, which we will go over in a minute, I promise. 8/18 in Harrisburg, Illinois, we'll have the Bergs Comic Con. In New York Comic Con will be Flame Con, which I might actually have to look. I believe I'm shocked if Dale's not there. We're going to have to look to make sure we didn't miss one. So we're going to take a quick look on that. Riverside, California is going to have Riverside Regional Comic Con, which, of course, we just went over. That's the 18th to the 19th. Also, there's NeoCon in North Oldham, Ohio. Okay, so Tom Rivers got a Jersey Shore comic book show. I'm surprised Chris Madd hasn't mentioned being there. Wonder if he's there and he just didn't get a chance to tell me. In Ontario, Canada, will be the Toronto Comic Con show. I don't know. I think this is just double posted here. So we're going to assume that's on the 19th and they're both the same, not competing cons at the same place. Wouldn't that be awkward? And the 19th through the 20th is going to have StockCon. Now, we're going to dive a little bit deeper because I want to make sure we didn't forget one of my friends on the forecast model. If we did, I could always add them in and have it actually in the map. But the way I'm going to find this out is if it's in a northeast exit, I'm just going to look up the northeastern exits, and we're going to make sure that my friend Dale is not missing. Johnny C, breaking news. Johnny C is going to be at Terrificon. He just told me in the comment section, so we're going to go ahead and add him later tonight. We got it in the video, which is awesome. So Carl Barker, you have some company coming to you. Don't see FlameCon. I will look it up real quick just to make sure that we don't have. It sounds like something Dale would be at, but maybe he's not in this one. Nope, no FlameCon. So I'm happy to say I didn't miss it, but I almost did miss Johnny C being there. So Johnny C will be added to our map going up in the con. And it's a quick fix right here. We'll just put Johnny C. I'll put a little comma here and then add in our our site friend, Johnny C. And there he goes. And now it's already saved. And we're going to have it updated. Yeah, FlameCon is in New York City. I've heard of it before, and for some reason, I feel, because Johnny C said it was in New York City, I feel bad because I feel like I'm missing that it's supposed to be someone I know there, and I'm going to feel horrible, but you guys have to understand how much, literally, I am told about people going to places I can't keep up. So it's very important you tag me, you let me know, you officially tag me somewhere, especially when I put out the weekly post about, are you going to be here, who's got a con, who's got a, usually on Tuesday, if not Monday night, Monday or Tuesday night, I put out a thread on Facebook. Look for it on my personal page, not page, profile. My page is not going to have that kind of stuff. My personal profile will. That'll be the difference between the page and the profile. The profile will have me talking to you guys and interacting, while the page will be strictly professional and won't really have much commentary from me at all on it. All right, so let's get into these amazing cons. And now that I know about Johnny C, we'll throw him in the mix. And we're going to have to edit that when we go off the air so I can add in Johnny C. But a Comic-Con Highway Western exit, California is going to have the Worldcon featuring the very talented Madeline Holly Rising, who's actually on the right of our screen, with Kickstarter for the Impact Creator, a second edition, a practical and informative guide to crowdfunding, now available on Amazon. That goes on the 16th through the 20th. Also, if you're going to be up in Connecticut, now's your time to go to the Terrific Con, the 17th through the 19th. That's a 3-day event. Now, that starts tomorrow. Worldcon's already begun. So California's got a lot going on, but you'll also get to see not only Carl Barker, who's going to be cosplaying, but now Johnny C. And the booth number will be listed. So if you guys want to check it out, give me a couple hours and it'll be on our site, reflective exactly where you can see them. So just look at us when you're at a con. And all you got to do is go to this week's exits in our menu, and you can find exactly what booth Johnny's going to be at. Eric Hodson's going to be 8/17, 8/19 at the Michigan Comic Con. Our friend Eddie D'Angelina, I hope that's right, on 8/18. I believe that's Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. He's going to be at the R2C2. That's in Riverside, California. Also going down is going to be in Delaware, the Dover Comic Con, featuring my friend Steve Korobzewski. I'm sorry, you'd have to say it to me like 100 times before I get that one right. That's a hard one. That's going to be on Saturday as well. Comic Con is also going to be happening in California at StockCon. It's going to be featuring my friend Karen Sylvia. And California's got one more for us. In Anaheim, is going to have Scott Joseph is going to be at the Power Morphin Con. That's kind of cool. I dig that. And finally, in the UK, again, Manchester Comics and Reading Festival. The MCR is happening on the 18th Saturday. It's going to feature Kev Davies with Dead Star Publishing. And, of course, join the Facebook advocating group. Tell us where you're going to be. That's a quick way for me to get it onto the actual website. And we'd like to thank, as we always do, Convention Scene for teaming up with us this year to make sure that we get you all the Comic-Con information that we can. Your forecast looks great if you're in California. If you're in the Midwest, you have a bit of a dry spell going on, but you do have something in Michigan and Ohio. Terrificon Northeast has something amazing, as does Dover and New York Comic-Con. I mean, Dover Comic-Con. Sorry, I got New York on my mind. And that's it for this program. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you next week for next weekend's forecast.